じゃあもっと飲めよ。何やってんだ。
Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. Today we're going to be doing a new concept video of Onigashima Zoro, which is a character that a lot of people want in the game, even though we haven't even seen him be leaked yet in the data mines. And he's a pretty hype unit overall. I would say top 3 most hype, even though we haven't seen him even animated in the anime. By the way, spoilers for the manga if you guys haven't read ahead. This is going to be covering some topics that and skills that we haven't seen yet animated in the anime. I just said animated in the anime, that's exactly the same thing. Whatever. So yeah, let's hop right into this concept. So he's going to be a green attacker, 9.3k HP, 2.4k attack, and 2.1k defense. So his skill 1 is going to be 9 sword style Ashura. Now Ashura is a very cool skill that we haven't seen him use in OPPR yet. Now this skill would be coated with Conqueror's Haki like we see in the manga. So it would be even cooler than it would be than a regular Ashura from like Annie's Lobby. So yeah, that's essentially going to be what it is. We're going to delve into the skill traits later on, right after this slide. But the next skill is going to be Purgatory Onigiri, which is a skill he used against Killer, who was Kamazo at the time. So I really like the look of this skill. Of course he won't be using a scythe in this one because it's Onigashima Zoro, but still a really cool ability. 9 sword style Ashura. You're going to be put into the color of the Supreme King state, which is of course Conqueror's coding, and then you're gonna do a long range multiple area attack with a chance to inflict bleed. Now bleed is something I made up. It's basically poison but with a new name. It's essentially going to chip away at your opponent's health until they either die or the effect time runs out. So damage dealt will be increased if your health is low. As we saw in the manga, he managed to get up with those broken bones and still scar Kaido. So yeah, nullify stagger for separated time. Alright, so skill attack is going to be 755. A lot of damage worthy of the skill, of the ability. Color rounds activation probability 100% of course, and then it's going to last for 20 seconds, and you can increase that with the Warlord support tag. Bleed activation is going to be 100% chance, and it's going to last for 10 seconds, chipping away 3% of your hit. So Purgatory Onigiri is going to be his skill 2. Now it's going to be a mid-range area attack at first with a chance to inflict stun, and then after that it's going to deal a long-range area attack with a chance to inflict tremor. This makes it so that even if you miss, or even if you only hit one person, it can still hit behind them and deal a lot of damage and maybe even inflict tremor. So nullify stagger for separated time and acquire a speed debuff at level 5. So skill attack is going to be 633 for the first part of the skill, and it's going to have a 100% chance to stun your enemy, and that's going to last for 3 seconds, so not the longest but still long enough to do something of relevance. So skill attack 727 for the long range area attack part. It's going to tremor with a 50% chance and a tremor effect time of 3 seconds. Now I didn't want to make the tremor 100%, I feel like that would be a little too toxic. So speed reduced by 15 seconds and a cooldown time of 35 seconds. Alright, so character traits. When in the color of the Supreme King state, your basic attacks are going to become long range. Of course, Conqueror's Haki makes it so that, advanced Conqueror's Haki makes it so that you don't need to hit your enemy directly to actually harm them. So this is essentially going to turn your normal attacks into long range attacks, making it really useful. You can cross maybe stuff like Arlong Park with the normal, similar to how Kaido does it, but of course with the long range. I'm rambling. But anyways, when inflicting bleed, recover HP by 15%. So it's going to be really nice sustainability, just a passive. You know, you're going to casually be getting that when you use the skills, and you guys will see later on, you can get that from attacking as well. So when in the color of your Supreme King state, nullify status effects. This is going to be useful against people like Akainu, Kaido, the new Luffy with his tremor. It's going to be just pretty useful in general because we're heading in the direction status effects are going to become really annoying to deal with. When attacking an enemy in the area around your enemy's treasure, increase damage dealt by 30%. When attacking an enemy, 30% chance to inflict bleed for 3 seconds. So this is going to be where he gets his skills aside from the skill. if you attack someone with your normals, you bleed them, you get 15% HP back with a 30% chance to inflict it. So gonna be really nice to help keep Zoro alive. So when attacking an enemy you're strong against, increase damage dealt by 20% and reduce the cooldown of skill 1 by 10%. So this is a trait that we've gotten twice now. I'm still waiting for the day that we get a trait that increases damage against people you're weak against, but who knows when we get that. Okay, so after receiving damage from an enemy which would kill you, recover HP by 50% and increase damage dealt by 20%. Now we know how much endurance that Zoro has. We saw it in Thriller Bark with the nothing happened moment, and we saw it in Onigashima when he scarred Kaido with broken bones. So I thought it was only fitting that he got a skill that made him really durable and have a lot of endurance. So yeah, 50% HP when you take an attack that would KO you, and you get more damage dealt from that. And then your boost rate is going to be increased damage, critical damage dealt by 10%. Alright, that's the end of the concept. I hope you guys like this concept. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm still going to do more concepts because I actually like making them. They're pretty fun. But yeah, Oni Zoro is a unit that I'm somewhat interested in. If he comes with King, if he doesn't come with King, then I'm not summoning because I have to save for King. But I think if they came together, that would be a pretty amazing banner. We wouldn't see something as amazing as that for a while. But anyways, I'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, it's a move, but it's done the top 5. You don't need no makeup, they pussy needs a slave on. Love it how you do it, baby. You ain't got a straight. Okay. Though a nigga can't deal with heartbreak. Double text when I feel my heartache. Nigga tryna figure I'm dead, but I'm still sipping on Bacardi. Put it back.